And you coming back doesn't bring that. He searched her face. You hate me. She turned, eyes shining. I could never hate you, Alex, that's the problem. Silence again. Only thunder far away. He wanted to tell her everything, how every mile he drove felt like confession. But footsteps sounded behind them. Daniel. You two should get some sleep, Daniel said calmly. Long day tomorrow. There was something odd in his tone, knowing. Alex nodded and went inside, but long after the lights went out, he could still feel Emily's gaze on him, and Daniel's shadow behind it. Morning came grey and thin. Ethan and Sarah left for town. Daniel claimed he'd checked paperwork for the estate. Emily vanished somewhere in the garden. Alone, Alex wandered the halls. Dust floated through beams of light like slow-moving memories. He paused before Aunt Margaret's study, door half open, desk covered in envelopes. One bore his name. He unfolded the brittle paper. My dear Alex, if you are reading this, then I am gone and you have finally come home. There are truths buried in this house that must never reach the light, but I trust you will do what is right when the time comes. Forgive me for the things I kept from you. Margaret Turner. He frowned. What things? As he slid the letter back, something slipped from beneath the drawer, an old key wrapped in ribbon. On the tag, a single word, attic. He pocketed it. The attic door groaned like a throat clearing secrets. Dust coated everything. Trunks, portraits, boxes labeled 1978. Family records private. He opened the first trunk. Letters, faded photos. Young Margaret, his father, Emily's mother, smiling beside a lake. Then, under a stack of journals, he found an envelope. The seal was broken long ago. Inside, a page addressed to Emily. He read the first line, and his stomach turned to ice. Emily, the truth must remain buried. What you and Alex share can never be known. He didn't finish before a floorboard creaked. Emily stood in the doorway, eyes wide, face pale. Put it down, she whispered. What is this? She shook her head. For you shouldn't be here. Tell me what this means. She took a step forward, tears forming. Please, Alex, for once, just leave it alone. He folded the paper. Not until I know, her voice broke. Then God help us both. She ran downstairs. The attic light swung behind her, scattering shadows that looked almost human. By night, the air felt heavier.